name is Jason from the HR team here at Assisting Hands Home Care of Potomac. Today, I'll be leading you through a quick pre-shift stretching routine to warm up your body and help focus your mind in preparation for your shift. Starting with getting our posture set, we're going to place our feet firmly on the ground, making sure we have good contact. We're grabbing the ground with our feet. Our knees aren't totally locked out, just a slight bend. Our hips are right over our ankles. Our ribs are nice and tucked. We're keeping our shoulders down and back, and we're keeping our head with our chin parallel to the ground and our skull resting on top of our shoulders. Once we're set, we're going to check in with our body, see if we notice any aches, any pains, anything that we need to give attention to today. Once we've done that, and we can continue to check in as we're doing this breathing and stretching, we're going to start with some diaphragmatic breathing, where we're going to breathe in through our nose, expand our lungs completely, and exhale slowly through our mouth. So I like to do this and just bring attention to my body, get myself in the mood to work, stretch, do whatever it is that I'm about to do. So we'll do about 10 breaths. I'll do about 2 or 3 to show you how it's done. I like to keep one hand here just so I can feel my diaphragm expanding. So I'm going to breathe in deeply into the lowest lobes of my lung and exhale slowly through my mouth. All while maintaining good posture, adjusting as needed. Just focusing on my body, focusing on my thoughts, bringing my attention to the day ahead. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to start with some standing marches. We're not going anywhere, so no need to do this quickly. I'll simply, while maintaining good posture, I'm just going to raise one leg, keeping my foot flexed, bring it back down slowly. And on the other side, bring it back down slowly. If you need to use a wall or some kind of assist, I recommend doing so. Just bring our legs up and down nice and slowly. We're not looking to explore any new range of motion here, just working with what we already have. So we're going to do 10 on each side, and we'll do that 3 times through. Just making sure that we're keeping our knees straight, nothing coming out to the side, just straight up and back as if we're marching. And like I said, we're not going anywhere. What's important is just to maintain good posture and balance while doing so. Making sure we're breathing. Next exercise we're going to do is a hip hinge. So I'll turn to the side. We're going to soften our knees a little bit more for this. We don't want them completely locked out, so nice and soft. Give it a little bounce if you want to. Shake everything out after that first stretch. I'm going to place my hands on my hips or in front of me or even at my side. I like to go in front of me here. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my glutes, my butt, as far back as I can while keeping my chest proud. My shoulders are retracted. Squeezing my hamstrings and glutes to bring me back up all nice and slow. And again, I'm not trying to find any new range of motion here. I'm just working with what I have, but I'm focused on keeping my chest proud, my spine straight, my core tight, and breathing the entire time I'm doing this. This motion is great to get our hips engaged and warmed up and ready for any lifting that we might be doing during our shift. If you want to make this a little harder, you can grab a weight and you can hold the weight right at your sternum, bending over, extending my glutes back, making sure my feet are making good contact with the ground, getting a good stretch, and back up. Now you don't have to use a weight if you don't have one. You can get creative. You can use a book, you can use a stone, you can use a pot, you can use whatever you have available. I'm just lucky enough to have this 10-pound dumbbell here. After that, we'll go into some torso twists because, again, we want to get ready for the motions that we're going to be doing within our shift. A lot of twisting, a lot of lifting, so that's why we did that last movement. So with this movement, we're going to stand with our hands on our hips. We're going to take a nice big deep breath. We're going to get back in touch with our posture, making sure that everything is in line and we're nice and balanced, making good connection with the floor. Big breath in, big breath out, another big breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to twist to the right, keeping our hips forward. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Now, I'm not moving my knees a whole bunch here. I'm trying to keep my feet at hip width apart, imagining like they're on two railroad tracks. They're not going to cross. They're not going to move around. I'm keeping everything nice, firm, and planted. The only thing that should be moving right now is my shoulders, and I'm twisting at the hips, using my lower spine. And the most important thing I keep saying, we're not looking to explore any new range of motion. Just work with what you have. If you feel like you can go a little bit further, don't strain yourself. Just go to where it feels comfortable. Because right now we're just trying to warm up our body and our joints and just trying to get everything activated so that we don't go into any of these movements in the field cold. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some shoulder screws to help just get our shoulders nice and buttery. So I'm going to keep my hands out shoulder height, my palms facing forward, and I'm going to move to my left first. I'm going to twist my right shoulder, this one over here. I'm going to twist my right shoulder up and over as I turn my left palm up. Slight lean, hold it, come back to center, and then we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to twist my left arm, and like I'm serving a plate of food on this side, keeping my palm up, this palm is twisted all the way around, and come back to center. We're going to keep going on the other side, getting a nice twist and lean, and we're just going nice and slow with these. No need to go fast. Just making sure that our shoulders are moving nice and smoothly. We're not feeling any impingements. And we're going to do that 10 times on each side, 2 times through. Most of these exercises we'll do 10 times and then 2 repetitions through on each. However many you want to do, whatever feels comfortable to you, whatever gets your body moving so that you aren't going into any of these movements cold while you're in the field. That's the most important part of this, is really just making sure that everything is nice and warm, because when we do things from a standstill, from cold, that's when injuries happen, and that's what we're trying to prevent. So I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.